Hello, welcome to Thor Talk, the show all about Marvel's resident god of thunder, where I discuss Thor feats, battles, story arcs, villains, and more. This episode of Thor Talk will introduce a new segment where we look at all or most of Thor's battles with a particular character, and then we'll decide who wins. This episode is all about Thor versus the Red Hulk. Plus, we look at how Thor can absorb anything and redirect it back several times more powerful. Also, Thor Talk is giving away 3 beta codes to Marvel Heroes Omega closed beta on the PS4. Marvel Heroes Omega is an MMO similar to Marvel Ultimate Alliance. In this game, you can play as various Marvel heroes, including Thor. Normally, one would have to pay anywhere between $17 and $60 to enter the beta, but if you simply subscribe to Thor Talk and go to Thor Talk's Instagram and comment the name of the account you used to subscribe on the giveaway picture, you could win a free code to access the closed beta of Marvel Heroes Omega on the PS4. Winners will be announced near the end of the day on Sunday. Now, back to the episode.
I am Thor the Thunderer, son of Odin, prince of Asgard. I am an Avenger, and this world is under my protection.
Whosoever holds this hammer, if it be worthy, shall possess the power of Thor.
Have at thee!
Now, for those unfamiliar with the Red Hulk, he is not a variation of the Bruce Banner Hulk that we're used to, but he is instead his own character who just so happens to turn into a red version of the Hulk. He is in fact General Thaddeus Thunderbolt Ross, who pursued the Hulk for years with the full might of the military. He was later turned into the Red Hulk to further his vendetta against the Hulk. Thor's first encounter with the Red Hulk was in Hulk number 4. Red Hulk defeated Hulk in a fight and took his unconscious body to the top of the Golden Gate Bridge so that he can kill the Hulk with the whole world watching. However, Red Hulk decides to wait for the Hulk to wake up before he kills him, and when the Hulk does wake up, he manages to escape. Red Hulk is left on the bridge screaming that no one can beat him. Then Thor appears in the storm and replies, "No one? I think not, Beast. This night you will fall before my hammer. So swears the mighty Thor." Then in issue 5, the tension continues. "Thor," Red Hulk replies, "I heard you were dead." Thor responds, "I heard you were green, monster." Thor then hits Red Hulk with a lightning-charged blast, but he still stands. Red Hulk knocks Thor into a building, and Thor begins to hit Red Hulk with Mjolnir. But then Red Hulk grabs Mjolnir with Thor still holding onto it and jumps into space. While Red Hulk is by no means worthy, he doesn't have to be if Thor is still holding on to Mjolnir. Red Hulk then reveals that he has studied Thor and has a plan to beat him. Now the two are in space, and Mjolnir is weightless, so Red Hulk uses it to hit Thor repeatedly. He then throws both Thor and Mjolnir on the moon. Now that Mjolnir is on the moon, gravity applies to it, and Red Hulk can no longer lift it. But he still walks over to Thor and kicks him. He then jumps off the moon and onto the Earth, but Thor reveals that he is still conscious, and still in the fight. But before he can find Red Hulk to fight him, Hulk finds Red Hulk first, and the two begin to fight. Red Hulk seems to get the upper hand, but as he winds up to punch the Hulk, Mjolnir slams into him and returns to Thor. Thor is back, and he is angry. He tells Red Hulk that he will never touch Mjolnir again except to feel its power, as he starts to beat on Red Hulk with such speed and ferocity that he can't even react. With Red Hulk at Thor's mercy, Thor prepares to finish the fight, but then Hulk lunges at Red Hulk, declaring that Red Hulk is his to hurt and his alone. Thor prepares to return to the fight, but he is stopped by Hulk's friend A-Bomb. A-Bomb tells Thor that he must let Hulk win against Red Hulk, because Hulk has to prove to the world and to himself that he is stronger than Red Hulk. Hulk defeats Red Hulk, and Thor says that he wants to be friends with Hulk. Hulk happily agrees, and the two shake hands before Thor flies away. The next fight between these two powerhouses is in Hulk issues number 21 through 22. This fight is very different from the last because it is between Red Hulk and Thor, who has been hulked out. A group known as the Intelligentsia have turned several heroes, including Thor, The Thing, several Avengers, and the X-Men, into hulked out versions of themselves. Thor's skin turns blue, his hair turns white, he grows a beard, and he is the size of the Hulk. So Thor becomes a blue-bearded Hulk with Mjolnir, and he still hates Red Hulk. Red Hulk gets slammed in the head by Mjolnir, and it returns to Thor's hand as he stands over Red Hulk, declaring, "Thor shall smash Hulk!" Thor declares that all other hulked out heroes shall stay behind as he fights Red Hulk alone. Thor starts to beat Red Hulk to death, but the hulked out version of Storm stops him as she wants to fight too. Red Hulk uses this to his advantage and asks the other Hulks if they're going to let Thor have all the glory. Then the hulked out heroes begin to fight amongst themselves for the right to kill Red Hulk. Red Hulk uses the chaos to escape, and hulked out Thor is too busy fighting the others to pursue. The last brawl is in Hulk number 26. Captain America and Bruce Banner have recruited Red Hulk, who is trying to change his ways in order to stop a new threat. They have also asked Thor to help as well, and Captain America informs Thor in a transmission that Red Hulk is going to be helping them. Thor arrives and tells Captain America and Bruce Banner that he is ready to fight alongside the Hulk. Captain America realizes that Thor may not have heard the whole transmission and doesn't know that the Red Hulk, and not the regular Hulk, is here to help. But before he can tell Thor, Red Hulk joins them and Thor attacks him. Thor starts to hit Red Hulk repeatedly until Red Hulk grabs Thor's hammer again, but Thor has learned the Red Hulk's trick and lets go of the hammer before Red Hulk can react, causing the hammer to fall to the ground. Red Hulk tries to reason with Thor, but then Thor responds that he is not the god of reason and understanding, he is the god of thunder and lightning, as he hits Red Hulk with a bolt of lightning. Then Bruce Banner stops the fight by distracting them with a holographic projection of Galactus. Banner then explains the situation to Thor, and that Red Hulk is their ally. But when Captain America is not listening, Thor whispers to Bruce Banner that he did in fact hear the whole message that explained Red Hulk was on their side. Let's analyze the fights and decide a winner in each of them. It is important to mention that in every fight, both Thor and Red Hulk remained conscious at the end. So if you believe that in order to win a fight, you must knock out or kill your opponent, then there are no winners in these fights. In the first encounter, Red Hulk clearly has the upper hand. He carries Thor's hammer into space and beats him with it, but Thor was at a slight disadvantage. While Red Hulk has studied Thor and came up with a way to defeat him, Thor had no idea who Red Hulk was and even mistook him for the Green Hulk earlier. Another thing to analyze is Red Hulk's plan itself. Red Hulk again had studied Thor and came up with his best possible plan to defeat him, but the only plan he had was to separate Thor from Mjolnir, and the only way he could think to do this would be to carry the hammer into space and then keep it away from Thor as it was weightless. Now there are two problems with this plan. One, in the fight where he actually used it, he failed to keep Mjolnir away from gravity. This means that Red Hulk would no longer be able to lift the hammer, and if he decided to stick around and finish the fight, he couldn't employ the same strategy. Another problem with this is that Red Hulk's entire plan for defeating Thor rested on taking the hammer away by taking it into space. But as we see in Thor's later fights with Red Hulk, Thor has learned Red Hulk's strategy, and he simply will not allow it to happen again. He won't let Red Hulk touch the hammer, and if he does, he'll let go quickly so that Red Hulk cannot carry it into space. It is also worth mentioning that this first fight was featured on a comic book resources segment known as The Wrong Side, in which battles are analyzed in which a character that won a fight shouldn't have due to the power level differences or the way the fight played out. Now, while we do see that Red Hulk has the advantage in the first fight, Thor has the clear upper hand in every fight following it. Now, while Thor wasn't exactly himself in Hulk number 22, and Red Hulk didn't exactly want to fight in Hulk number 26, in Hulk number 6, we see what happens when Thor fights Red Hulk and knows his one plan to defeat him. Thor attacks him with such speed and ferocity that Red Hulk can't even react. When Hulk intervenes to fight Red Hulk himself, Red Hulk says that Thor was on the point of defeating him, and that Hulk intervening probably saved his life. Thor and Red Hulk also fought each other in the Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes episode titled Code Red, in which Thor defeats Red Hulk as well. So, there you have it. Your winner is Thor. Thor can use his hammer Mjolnir to absorb basically an unlimited amount of energy. He absorbed the energy out of the Presence, and he even absorbed the Null Bomb, which can destroy an entire galaxy. Now, all this is impressive, but Thor can not only absorb energy, but he can also redirect it back. In Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes number 4, Kang starts to cause his body to seethe with radioactive energy to wipe out the Avengers after they have foiled his plans. But Thor then drains all of Kang's energy and then redirects it back to him 10 times as powerful. He can redirect back anything at even greater power. In Thor number 22, Thor fights a clone of Thanos who fires a blast of energy at him. Thor absorbs that energy and then fires it back at Thanos with its power multiplied by 100. Thor can apparently do this at any time. So, if someone fires a blast of energy powerful enough to destroy a planet, Thor can absorb the blast and redirect it back at them powerful enough to destroy 100 planets. Well, that's all for this episode of Thor Talk. If you want to keep up with Thor Talk and even vote on topics for future episodes, follow Thor Talk on Instagram @Thor Talk. Speaking of Instagram, if you want to enter for a chance to win a free code to access the Marvel Heroes Omega closed beta on PS4, then subscribe to Thor Talk and comment what YouTube account you use to subscribe on the giveaway announcement picture on Thor Talk's Instagram. At the time this video was made, we only have 3 entries so far. So if you enter right now, you have a 75% chance of winning. And once again, I'd like to formally state that all art and video is owned by its respected companies and I own none of it. With that said, see you next time on Thor Talk, where
You'll behold in